From Newman's NASCAR crash to Kyle Larson's crashing into the wall, here are the most horrifying NASCAR crashes ever. Ryan Newman's heart-stopping NASCAR crash. Ryan Newman, the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series Rookie of the Year, was caught up in a heart-stopping accident that left spectators in shock. As he raced around the track, the rear end of his car suddenly ripped off, causing it to lift up into the air like a feather. The car then landed with a tremendous thud, the right rear wheel digging into the dirt and tearing the whole rear end loose. The impact was so severe that it caused the car to flip over, creating a terrifying scene that no one will forget anytime soon. The cause of the accident may have been due to a tire coming off the car.
Trouble. Newman slams the wall. Comes Schrader, and Newman is in the air and over.
Just takes off like an airplane.
That's 3,400 pounds, folks. Just lifting up in the air like a feather.
Massive racing accident at Daytona. The incident began when Tony Stewart's car was turned sideways against the backstretch wall by the number 4 car, which had gotten into the back of Ward Burton's car. This triggered a chain reaction that led to a massive pileup involving at least 30 cars on the track. Stewart's car went airborne, taking a terrifying and unforgettable ride as other cars went under it while it was still in midair. The crash was a frightening reminder of the dangers of high-speed racing and the risks that drivers take every time they step onto the track.
Stewart was the first car sideways.
Here's
why.
Here's the 4 got into the back of Ward Burton, I believe.
And then Burton's 22 got into Stewart.
And
everybody scrambles.
that car is taking a whale of a ride, that 20 car is.
Massive crash mars Daytona 500. The final lap of the Daytona 500 was marked by a massive crash that took out several drivers, including Jeff Gordon, Montoya, Kenseth, Biffle, Marlin, Carl Edwards, and Casey Mears. As they jockeyed for position, the cars collided and spun out of control, causing a chain reaction that left a trail of wreckage in their wake. The chaos and smoke made it difficult for drivers to see, and some were unable to avoid the pileup. The impact of the collision was severe, and several cars burst into flames. It was a shocking end to an otherwise thrilling race, and a reminder of the risks that come with high-speed competition.
Getting a run off turn 4. It's going to be a drag race all the way back to the start-finish line. No caution. They're side by side, right to the line.
Big crash. Here they come. Checkered flag. Harvick. Kevin Harvick wins the Daytona 500.
We got one car on his roof coming across the start-finish line.
Still wrecking. They're wrecking everywhere. Boyer's on fire. Jeff Gordon's wrecked.
And they are still wrecking.
Multi-truck crash at NASCAR race. During a high-speed NASCAR race, a tense moment occurred when Johnny Sauter, Justin Lofton, and Miguel Paludo were involved in a multi-truck crash. Paludo's truck got loose on the track and collided with the others, causing a stir among the audience. Fortunately, none of the drivers suffered serious injuries, but it was a reminder of the risks involved in the sport. Despite the danger, these drivers are highly skilled and dedicated to the sport, always pushing themselves to the limit on the track.
Way up the racetrack goes the 32, catches the 6, and around goes Justin Lofton, hits the 13 of Johnny Sauter. They crash right at the start-finish line, and they catch the 32 of Miguel Paludo. Wow.
Kyle Larson crashes into the wall. During this NASCAR race, there was a wreck that involved several cars, including the 17 car of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and the 42 car of Kyle Larson. The 42 car hit the wall and was pushed into the air by the 17 car, causing the roof flap to open before the car landed back on the ground. Another car, the 21 car, was also involved in the accident, unable to avoid the collision. As a result of the incident, the race was interrupted by a caution.
This is another great action shot right here. Watch this 42. Hits the wall, then gets pushed into the air by the 17. You see the roof flap open. The car sets back on the ground.
Caution comes out. And another contact. Kenseth hits. The one of Jamie McMurray flying down pit road.
Thanks for watching. Check out any of the videos on your screen right now and subscribe to your left.